Move over, kids, because I'm going to open Pixel Junk Monsters 2 today. This is a limited run game. I forget what number it was. I think it was like the fourth one or something. It is a tower defense game. Not many of those on the Nintendo Switch. I hope that changes. I'm very much looking forward to this. So let's open it up. Again, a limited run games, which means it is a company that goes to small indie developers and say, hey, you're small, you can't afford a cartridge, we'll produce it for you. And then what they do is they make a big collector bundle sometimes, and they limit it to 2,000 all the way up to 5,000 depending on what it is. And this one here is, I don't know how many actually, I'll flash the number down below, but I can open it right now. It does have plastic on it, so let me get this plastic off. Okay, plastic off. It looks like it has a slip cover, and that's because I was told by a viewer, Riley, thank you for the correction, on my last Saturday morning RPG unboxing. They have slip covers on some versions of limited run games because they didn't know that the Switch symbol had to be on it, and some of the games had already gone into production, so this would have probably been the original case had it not been for Nintendo saying, we need you to put the Switch logo on. So Limited Run Games just started producing some slipcovers to go on the games that were already in production. But if you look at the later versions of Limited Run game releases, you have the logo on the actual boxes. But that's pretty cool. We have ourselves a nice slipcover. It's pretty much the same exact thing, and then when you look on the back, it's the same with the exception of all the, the legal stuff. This is a two-player game. A tower defense two-player game. Oh, I cannot wait. Do you guys know what a tower defense game is? Right now, if you want one on the Nintendo Switch that is not Pixel Junk Monsters 2, the only two tower defense games I can really think of is Bad North. That one's very good, high quality, I believe. And then there's Swamp Defense 2. It's an extremely cheap game, but I played a lot of it. So if you want to check out what tower defense means, also the stereotypical tower defense game that everybody knows is Plants vs. Zombies. That's the tower defense genre right there in a nutshell. So let's open this up. I'm putting the slipcover down here. Alright, so if you've seen my videos before, you might already know this trick, but I gotta say it again for all the noobs. Basically, if you're opening any kind of big box, you want to be careful when you open the flap, because when you open the flap, you put all the pressure right here, and it tends to put a crease in it. And granted, all you have to do is close it back up and you'll never see it, but you know in your heart of hearts, you don't want that crease and it will eat away at you. So what you gotta do is actually disperse the pressure, and by doing that, you need to open the flap like so. And to do that, I'm going to employ two knives, very flat knives. You can do it with one and you kind of go, and then you bring it over here and go, but you know what? If you can, get two knives, and what you do, put the knives in like so. See, look at that. Kind of make it wings, kind of make wings for it. Like it's going to fly away. Tweet, 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 tweet. So there you go. See that? See that? You got your knives in. And then you kind of want to get the pressure and just like all at once. You want to do it quick though. Try to do it as quick as possible. Boom, right there. Now if you look, no crease whatsoever. Perfect condition still. That is the best way to do it, because you dig your finger in, you pull it out, you're going to crease this flap right here. Alright, so now let's open it up. First thing that happens when you open it up, you can see some like a cardboard box or something inside. I am not really pulling on anything. I'm letting gravity take its course. And now I can just pull it out because the majority of it is out. And this is what we're looking at right now. First thing right here is, looks like a soundtrack on a CD. Do you kids know what a CD is? Are we out of that generation? We don't know what a CD is anymore. And the CD has the soundtrack. It has 10 songs. The first one is Title. Then we have Stage Easy, Stage Medium, Stage Hard, Boss, Results, Expand Easy, Expand Medium, Expand Hard, and Boss Hard. So there you go. Here is the cover. And now it looks like this, and we pull this off. Looks like this is all attached, so I kind of just bring it down, and we pull the game out. Hang on a second. Come on, there we go, pull the game out. I'll open this up in a second, because inside it looks like there is a steelbook. Lots of steelbooks for the Nintendo Switch. Well, not a ton, but stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing a steelbook video shortly. I hope to get it up this week, but I'm pretty busy at work, so it might be next week. Oh, look, the white thing was not attached. It just happened to be very close together. So here is your steelbook. I have made mention of this plastic. I have found out that this plastic that comes with limited run game steelbooks, well, it comes with any steelbook really, because they are using a certain company that produces the steelbooks, and I guess this is standard for their steelbooks they put out. Limited run game just includes it with it. Here we go. The steelbook looks to be almost exactly like the case. The front of the steelbook is exact to the front of the case. The back, though, is the back of this box with the big old, I don't know what this guy is, this island dude. And then let's open it up together. And it looks like inside you have yourself some artwork, which is really cool. And here is it completely. So, yep, so we got another steelbook to the collection. And then it looks like we have ourselves a poster. All right, and it looks to be, this is probably just like all the things inside. You have yourself a hive, lightning, anti-air gun, laser, arrow. I don't know who these guys are. Ice, cannon, mortar, a Tesla, and fire. So these are your weapons, most likely. And then you have the guy once more. So he must be the face of Pixel Junk Monster 2. We have ourselves some pictures right here, and the pictures are wrapped. Not to the point where I can't put it back on, but there is a clear plastic, I don't know, something around it, like a zip tie, but not a zip tie, something holding it together, just a plastic piece. And we have ourselves some pictures. Let's just go through them. Here's picture number 1. Picture number 2. Picture number 3. And I think that's it. We're back to picture number 1. So even the rainbow is made out of rocks or something. So I don't know if it's like everything's rock and clay in this game or whatnot. When it comes to tower defense games, you're not really worried about graphics and whatnot. Actually, gameplay is the most important thing when it comes to any video game. I mean, look at Mario. I mean, the storyline isn't really that great, but the gameplay is awesome. Now, you could say maybe the storyline of Odyssey was really great, but if you really think about it, it's still just a guy trying to save a princess, and he's going from world to world, and his hat can take over bodies. I mean, is the storyline of Mario games that awesome? No, it's all about the gameplay, and that goes the same for tower defense games. So now, let's open this up. And yep, we got ourselves a manual, and it looks like, let's pull the manual out real quick. I want to look inside the steelbook, and it looks like the steelbook is same exact as the inside cover art. I am glad. I don't know what it is. I am so glad when Switch has artwork on the inside. I just hate the blank whiteness of it. And I know it's extra money and it's almost needless because, I'm not really looking on the inside or even displaying the inside of my Switch games, but there's just something really nice about just not seeing a blank white canvas. Here's the actual game. It's like any other Switch game. It's the cover also. Same cover is on your cartridge. Let's take a peek at the manual real quick. Oh, Tiki Men. So that's who your protagonists are. That's who this guy is. He's a tiki man. The bad guys, I think, because they're surrounding one of them, chibis. And then it shows your towers, the cannon, the arrow, and then your enemies. It pretty much just is a very bare bones. It's not even really giving you any kind of description. This is not a typical manual from back in the day when the manual was essential. I believe they probably was just like Limited Run Games came to them and said, hey, we need you to do a manual, and they were like, because this is more like an art book than it is a manual. I mean, it's still cool, and you get to see the bosses, Thumper, Rumper, Giant Beetle, Tangler. That's pretty much it. Again, this is not the best manual I've ever seen. It's more of a mini art book. Still pretty cool, though. I'd rather have this than nothing. So, guys, that's pretty much it. Quick little unboxing for you today. I would say out of all of this, my favorite thing would probably be the Steelbook. The Steelbook is, you know, Steelbooks are pretty cool. No matter what, any Steelbook you get is going to be kind of cool. So, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll have more unboxings in the near future, and hopefully I'll even have a Steelbook video coming at you. Guys, it's dangerous to go alone. Please share this video, this channel with a friend, and have yourselves a great day. Thanks for playing.